thought today I'd have a go at a rice paper technique where you put it on glass. Now, I haven't done it before, so you're learning with me. And I know that there is some very good experts out there, so we'll just see what happens. So I got this generic glass dish. To be honest, I got it off Amazon. There's a few little glass flaws in it, but to be honest, hopefully will not see them. And it has this sticker on. But I have seen that if you put a hot heat tool on, it releases the glue and I should be able to take it off. So we'll see if that works for a start off. Doesn't seem to be working on mine, but hey ho, we'll give it another go. Oh, maybe. Oh well, that's good, isn't it? It's left a sticky bit on the back. That wasn't very helpful, was it? Right, I might be able to, with a bit of luck, wipe that off. Now then, what am I going to wipe it off with? Because of course I don't want to put any added glues or anything on it. Just put a bit of water onto this and see what happens. I've just grabbed the nearest thing I had, which happened to be a tissue, because I've had a cold. It is a clean tissue. They're really not that bad. But it was just what I had to mind, because I had thought this sticker might come off easier than it has done. So, not exactly perfect. Right, what else am I going to do? Who knows? Oh, I know what I have. Still have a bit of icy, what do they call it? That what we used to use to clean our hands with when COVID was on. I don't know whether it's taking it off or not. I don't think it is. I would have thought that would have worked quite good. I tell you what, whatever these stickers were stuck with, they like the glue. Right, I think that actually is now beginning to work. So there you go. Whatever that was called. Gel. There is a fancy name for it, isn't there? But anyway, whatever we cleaned our hands with when COVID was around. I saw something or other, I think it was called. Like I said, you're learning with me. Right, so then, now that I've done that, hopefully we can get on. Right. So like I say, I told you before, I'll tell you again, as you can tell, I've not done it before, so you're learning with me, because I think that's just something that's, as a beginner, it's worth having a look at. So, when on this technique, you do it on the back of your glass dish. It's, you still see the thing through, but if you use the dish on the other side, you've got glass and you're not going to damage it any more than if you hadn't got the rice paper on. So I'm just using a Slap It On matte glue. Now fair enough, I think there is one for glass. I haven't got it. So again, I'm trialing the ordinary one. I don't know what difference it is, but that just happens to be the one I've got, so that's the one I'm trying. And you want a soft brush. And basically, well, this stuff from Indigo Blue is called Slap It On. And basically that is what you do. You slap it on and give it a really good coat. Time to get on the edges. So you want a good coat, but a smooth coat. So that, I think you can tell, is that. Now I should have another piece of card or something to put on my desk to protect my desk. I don't know if I've got one or not. So I'll just use this piece of white paper for the time being. Should have organised myself a bit better. So what I'm going to do now is, I have already previously popped this over the top just so I roughly know where I want to go with this. And I'm going to put another layer on the actual rice paper. It will probably make it slightly crease, but it's going to crease anyway because the glass dish evidently is shaped. So before you place it where you really want it to be, move your dish and then press down in the middle. So I've got two pieces. Oh no, I thought I've got two pieces of rice paper there then, but I haven't. Now, like I said, this is going to crease a bit. So before it's stuck firmly, see if you can get some of the creases out. You might not get them all out. Like I said, it is what it is. Just try your best. For some reason that doesn't seem very sticky there, so I'm just going to put a bit more on, because I might not have put me glue on my rice paper quite to the top. And then have a look and see if you are in the right place, which I am. So then really try and get it in the place without making too many creases if you can. And it is very awkward, and I'm trying to keep it in. Now this is a bit of a thing as well, because not sure enough, your rice paper by this point is quite sticky. Well, not quite sticky, but quite wet. I'm not sure, to be honest, if I've put enough stuff on it, or whether this isn't going to work because I haven't used the glue for glass. But you will learn with me, and if it's the wrong one, well, you'll probably not see this video. And I'll just tell you on another one to use the proper stuff. Or we'll persevere, and actually it won't be too bad. Hopefully you can find the edge of your glass as well. Like I say, for some reason or other, it does not want to stick on this top bit. I don't understand why, because it's now got plenty of glue. So we'll give it a bit more helping hand there. And see what happens. So go along your edges. It helps if it's on a resting on something, because it's very hard to lift it up when it's at this stage. But you need it to stick. Right, I'm going to class that as hopefully that's okay. So I'm going to put that in water, and I shall just clean up where I've had my rice paper glue. Now I'm going to bring the heat tool back. I might put it on low heat this time. Just because I was going to let it dry natural, but I don't know, it doesn't seem to be sticking very good, so I'm going to see if I can give it a helping hand. Just don't know why it's not sticking very well. I think you're going to hear my daughter's dog start barking in a minute. I had my dog and her dog outside and they were barking, so I brought them in. And I think she's now going to start barking inside as well, which is fun, isn't it, when you're trying to do a video? Right. That seems to be going a little bit better with the heat, so I'm now going to let it dry a bit naturally and see what happens. So I will come back to that in a bit and I'll do the turning over process to see if it's worked and what I'll try and do if it's not. Right, I've let it dry a little bit and it is drying okay. So I've decided I'm going to just finish it off with my heat gun again. If there's any corners here that still don't look like they're sticking, I'll just put a bit more on. Edges to be sticking. Nearly dry now. You can feel when it's wet it's tacky. That is now quite lovely and dry. So when it's dry, whether you let it dry naturally or you help it along like I did, because I was too in a rush to basically finish. Right, again, I've not used this, even though I've had it in my stash for ages, so again, I'm hoping this is going to be alright. I'm using some primer paste gesso by Pentart. I don't think I've ever used it before. I might have done. No, I haven't, because the seal's still on. I bought a pile of stuff when I was last doing mixed media, and then I just went completely off it. And so some of this has been lying around for quite a while, so I'm hoping that it still works. I suppose we'll find out. So again, the reason why I'm doing this, it lightens the rice paper and makes it look a bit brighter from the front. So I haven't used this one before, so I don't know whether it's gone off. Which is typical me. Oh, you know, do a video and don't even try stuff, but hey ho. I'm quite sure you have to do things like that as well. Yeah. I mean, we all do stuff we've never done before, and we all, well, to be honest, I like to try stuff I've never done before. And I know this is a bit fairly old technique, but it's new to me. My mum used to laugh, because if ever I was baking or cooking, when my mum was alive, bless her, I used to prefer to do a recipe I'd never done before. And she used to laugh at me and say, I don't know how you can do that. How you can, because she used to like her tried and trusted recipes and menus, and that was it. And I used, oh, no, give me a recipe I've never done before. Bring it on. So, as you can see, I'm a bit like that in my crafting. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, okay, this one's a bit more expensive. It's a piece of glass and a piece of rice paper, but at the end of the day, you can only try these things, can't you? Right, that's got a bit of a... Hopefully that's okay there. I forgot to say, in me, you know, sticker not coming off before, that basically threw everything into disarray. The paper, the rice paper, is by Michelle McCarthy Crafts, and I was sent it as part of a 1 year anniversary, and at the time I didn't have any glass dishes, so I waited till I got some of the glass dishes and then thought I would do a very simple tutorial, because I mean Jill, who's also guest DT'd for her, I mean she's fantastic at these things and does them all the time and knows what she's doing. As you can see, I don't, but I thought we'd give it a go for you and hopefully, you know, see. Right, I'm going to give this another blast with my heat gun and see if we can dry it off quicker. Don't do that. Don't club your glass with your glue gun, your heat gun. gesso's very quick drying anyway, and I have got my heat gun on hot. Do the touch test. If your hands come away all full of paint, then you know it's not dry. As you can see, mine's come away fine. Sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. It's the first day of bonny weather, so they want to be outside, but the trouble is with that, of course, is the world and his wife is also walking past with the first things of the weather. So this is the gorgeous rice paper that I was talking about. I mean, so romantic, isn't it? I will have to find out what collection it's from, because, to be honest, I did try to find it and I couldn't. But I wanted to get on with this video. So I will have to find it again, basically. But basically, as you can see, we now have a lovely glass dish with a gorgeous scene on. And as you can still see. That is why it was nicer to put the white behind, because you can see shadow behind. Right, now I'm going to have to decide now what I'm doing with the rest of it. Jill does all sorts of fancy things with crackle. I'm not being brave today, I'm not trying that one. But I have, however, got this Gold Rush. Again, it's been in my box for forever. It's a Prima acrylic paint metallic Gold Rush. I'm going to give it a bit of a shake. And then I'm going to have a look at, let's see if I can get in it. And I can't. So we might not be doing that. My dogs are going to drive me nuts today. Well, I wouldn't mind, but one of them's not even mine. It's my daughter's, who's at work, so I'm looking after it. Right, what did I say the other day? You bang a dish on your counter when it's stuck. It should help it to come apart. And it didn't. Right, I'm going to stop me. Right, I couldn't get the top off that one, so I have found another one. That again is a Prima acrylic paint metallic look. This is emerald green. Got that gorgeous colour. Oh wow. So I'm going to hope that this one, oh, it's gorgeous colour. Like I said, I've had these in my stash forever. Well, not forever, but I have had them in a long time. Where I live, all the craft shops that used to be around here all closed down about 4 years ago. We used to have about 3 within easy travelling, and then a couple that were a bit further away, and they've all gone. Every single one of them. So, where I used to enjoy a little trip to the craft shop and see something and think, oh, I'll pick that up while I'm here. I don't have that opportunity now. Which is rather annoying. Well, it's not just annoying, it's I used to enjoy my little trips out to the shops for a look. But there's worse things at sea, I suppose. Right. That's just to give the back a bit of something, so it's not just plain. Could have left it just white. So again, I'll give that a blast. Sheen on this is gorgeous. I kept to the blues and I was going to use more of the gold because there is a hint of like the sun at the on the rice paper, and I was thinking that it would keep that colour in, but like, you know what trouble I had with that paint. So basically I found one that works, and this colour with it being bits of like a greeny blue cast, as I thought it looked a little bit like the sea, seeing as the couple are on the palm tree beach. I love palm trees. It's like, oh, wish I was there. I was quite patient, but I don't think I am. It's like dry. It seems to be coming away from the edge again. I don't know if it is or not. If it is, I'll just have to try and put a bit of the rice paper glue under the edge again. Right. That seems to have dried. So, as you can see, it's not done any problem to the... Right, I have this nifty little tool that I bought from Amazon. It has strips of the emery board type stuff that you can put, but it's so easy to use. So, again, from the back, go like along the edges of your rice paper, like you would do if you were taking it off MDF or some other sort of substrate that you normally use. Won't do any problem to your glass. These bits are bits of the ink, the paint and that's just coming off when I'm doing that. Yeah, just dry. That's good. I thought then I glued myself to the paint. I thought, oh, so much for saying it's dry. That's me and my rush. As you can see, you can do this with an emery board, ordinary emery board. When I first started, I used to raid hobbies from the garage. Well, fair enough if you're into DIY yourself, from your own DIY stuff. So it doesn't do anything to the glass. I think my emery board's getting a little bit needing maybe replacing as well. I've used it quite a bit. So even though it's a rough emery paper, it's that and losing its roughness a bit. The dogs have just come into the house, so let's hope they don't bark. I'm trying to hurry this up for the video, of course. When I'm not on the video and when you're doing it, natural enough, you take more time. Any bits that just come off it, just will wipe off because I'm on the home straight now. Right, I'll just put these bits in the bin. So, a bit ideal if you have something underneath. And then I'm just going to take a dry piece of kitchen roll. Right, now, I don't know if you can see, but this corner here hasn't stuck. Don't know why. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit and a clean brush. Let me slap it on. And just put it underneath and hold it down. And there we go. That is now okay. And also on this side it looks a little bit like the same. Might not have put quite enough of the glue on the edges when I first did it. I was trying to rush. I should have taken my time and let it dry properly. But at least you'll be able to see that there is also a way you can sort it out. That's wet because I've just put the glue on. That will dry. And that edge just wants sorting out a little bit. But there we go. I'm going to just finish that edge off a little bit better. And there we go. Not the most perfect of videos, but at least you can see that even if something doesn't go right, there are ways of trying to rectify it. So I hope it's not been too bad. And if not, hopefully I'll be back with another video at some point. So thanks for watching. Bye.